Semifinals 2, Game 3, Overtime. Team Envy versus Space Station Gaming. NRG waiting for the winner in the grand finals. Space Station comes back from a 2-0 deficit, merely avoiding dropping the game at the last second to force overtime. Mist and Arsenal go for the kickoff, and right off kickoff, no one challenges Atomic, and he beats a diving Retals to score the overtime winner. But if you look closer, there's something weird here. A hard cheating bronze, aka Sypical, seemingly not moving how one would expect an RLCS pro to move. After the Atomic goal, the RLCS broadcast issues a statement that the series has been stopped and will be resuming soon. After this happens, around 20 minutes pass with no one knowing what's going on. Eventually, a tweet from Space Station coach Chrome surfaces before anything else, stating, "Player DCs on kickoff and we get scored on. Oh, I didn't call pause fast enough, so we lose the game." So now it's starting to add up as to why Sypical was not able to make a play on the ball, as he had disconnected. A side note I should add here is coaches are not allowed to be in the game and watch, and are at a stream delay disadvantage according to Rogue's coach Corrupted G, which would make this almost impossible to call a pause here, as the goal was scored under 5 seconds into the overtime. If you look at the replay of the stream, you can see Sypical's facecam go darker as his PC must have crashed entirely, as well as his car continues to just drive forward, as seen here in this tweet. As soon as the Rocket League community started to see the Chrome tweet, everyone started to express their rage for not allowing the overtime to be replayed. Rizzo stated, "Yeah man, that's actually a joke. Player wasn't in position to make a play on the ball, no shit, he DC'd. And Garrett G adding, "How do you even call that fast enough, huh?" With Chrome replying to him, "Bro, I can't even type without looking at my keyboard. I'm at a huge disadvantage, lol." I should add to Rizzo's comment here that the reasoning for not replaying it was Rocket League Esports claimed that the result would have been the same even if he was playing, as he was not in position to make the ball.
All right, we are back. We took a pause to investigate a lag spike that happened during that overtime to make sure if anything needed to be changed on that. But the player that suffered from the lag spike wasn't in a position to make a play on the ball, so the goal will stand. Game 3 will go as it was. We are still at 2-1 in favor of MV going into Game 4. Jeeves.
Fair play, well played as well. Atomic, you executed a very beautiful shot to the back post. Let's move on with our day.
This is clearly a completely false and scummy statement from them, as if he was playing, he easily would have had a touch on the ball. With all of this came tons more pour of rage and anger, as everyone believed that this could have been anyone's series, and indeed it definitely could have been. But the disconnect is not just the end of this, my friends. Eventually, the games resumed, with SSG still being freshly tilted in the match after the disconnect, and rightfully so. Yet, they were still able to push the series to a Game 7, in which they would end up losing. And here's where some more fun begins. In the dying seconds of Game 7, Retals, known for being a very outspoken and passionate player, rage quits the game and turns off his camera before the game was over, which usually means a fine will be incoming from Rocket League Esports. And yet again, content creators and other pros took to Twitter to say they would help cover his fine. And to top it all off, after it was all over, Retals started up a no-talking stream on Twitch, saying in his games that he was Sypical, faking being disconnected, and memeing absolutely everywhere, leading to fantastically funny moments. This also led to insane donations as well to help his very intriguing Psionics fine, as well as gaining hundreds of subs, as the entire community helped him cheer up after his insane tilt. After all the pandemonium, Retals had the final statement of the day, as he issued a statement on Reddit saying, "Just wanted to come on here and talk about my part of the incident in RLCS today. Can't say I agree with the ruling, however Envy outplayed us and took the series regardless. So GG's to them, congrats on winning the regional. I do, however, apologize to the words that were directed towards the esports team, specifically Scheist. For those of you who aren't aware, Scheist is an esports manager at Psionics, and Retals is apologizing due to him going into Roldiz's stream and making comments about Scheist right after all this occurred, as seen here."
Good and everything? Yeah, I'm calling Shice an idiot for finding me.
I'm trying to like defend you on some shit, bro. People.
Nah. Alright, nah. Here we go. Here's the fucking story. The shit happens. We have comms. We have Sip Shadow play. We have our comms saying Sip's like I can't move. The replay shows him going to 180 ping and packet lossing. Silix then says that we didn't have proof that Sip was lagging. And then when we lose that game 4 and it goes 3-1, Silix says, "Yo, Sip, send your files over." And now, Shice is DMing me. I go into the pro Discord, not very happy, obviously, calling them an absolute shit esport team. And then he says, "Who is this directed towards? Are they f***ing dumb?" Dude.
Retals then continues his apology. I know how hard you guys work, and I don't know if there's any people who care more about the esport than you guys do. I noticed the work you guys put in. It was an unfortunate accident that happened today, but I didn't react the right way, and for that, I apologize. I hope that no one attacks the guys at Psionics. I made the mistake of letting my emotions get the best of me, and that's not something I am proud of. Myself and the squad plan on proving to the SSG fans that we are better than this, and we are grinding as hard as possible for the major. Apologies to any fans of the esport that had to see what happened today. Definitely not the best light to show myself in. Thanks guys, and I'll see you guys in the spring major. With Retals saying that, I would also like to add that Envy should not be discredited, as none of this was their fault, and there was no reason to believe that SSG would have won easily in this series at the time. As well as Envy put on a fantastic showing in the grand finals and completely deserved their victory. And that, my friends, is how this look at that chaotic day concludes. And the simple takeaway from this is just simply don't disconnect, forehead.